Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess featuring Cameron Gavin. Unfortunately, for the first few episodes, Cameron won't be joining us. He kind of got a job that really requires him to be busy for several hours of the day. And when you're that busy, you get exhausted that quickly. So, just because Cameron can't join us for the first two episodes doesn't mean I can't still produce to you a video for the 16th? Yeah, 16th. Today is actually July 14th, so kind of needed to get started on this video quickly. As a warning, this video series actually is going to be strongly rated PG, 13, 14, whatever strong language kind of requirements there are, because this is actually going to be one of my more strong languaged series. The first thing to note is that Link's name is not going to be Link, because I want the dialogue to be funny. So, for those of you who already understand, I hope you really enjoy Link's name. And believe me, this is the second time I've attempted to record this, so I already know a lot of this opening dialogue is hilarious. And we're just going to be naming Epona something completely different as well. This was inspired by one of the Let's Players I'm subscribed to, Lucagen. She calls every horse this. She names Pokemon this. Yoshi Kid from Paper Mario 2 is named this. This is just the best name out there. And I hope that you all enjoy. So we're going to get started on this episode right now, and we begin with a very serious cutscene. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the red text hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, bitch. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the red text kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great red text castle, and around it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village, and far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. So I hope you all caught that really funny moment when Russell, the kind of parental guardian of Link, called Link bitch. Yes, I regret nothing, and I'm probably going to be saying that phrase several times throughout this series, because, in all honesty, I regret nothing. It is a really, really hysterical dialogue you get throughout this entire game, with funny names like bitch. There's one, Lucagen, since I'm using Lucagen's horse name, she has done Ocarina of Time for the Virtual Console, or maybe it was a emulator, and what she named Link was fuck me. So instead of people saying bitch, they said fuck me. And it was a really hysterical series. I highly recommend it. I'll put a link to Lucajin's series down in the description, as well as her channel, for those of you who are really interested in checking her out. She is hilarious, and now we get more dialogue. Hey, bitch! You there? Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. And here we go. Hey, where's my balls? I hope you all enjoy that line. Just screen capture this. I want to see it all over the internet now. And we are outside. This character is Fado. His name is a staple in the series. Come on now, hurry up and bring my balls with you. Screen capture all these moments. You will regret them if you don't. So we have Fado. His name is a staple in the series. In Ocarina of Time, Fado is a young girl who, in the beta version, was actually the Sage of Wind. She is a little blonde girl in the Kokiri Forest. In Wind Waker, Fado returns as the actual Sage of Wind, and is actually a dead sage. He is a very important character in both of those games, and once again he makes another reappearance. Anyways, now we've found my balls, we can continue with the series episode. Oh, hi bitch. Again, screen capture. I regret nothing. I washed my balls for you. Screen capture. Okay, so I'm probably going to do a counter now. Every time I say screen capture, and every time I say I regret nothing, I will do a tally of that. I've noticed Link has one purple eye and one blue eye in this scene. Now, for those of you who don't know, Link is actually a farmer boy in this series, so instead of having him love on Princess Zelda, we have a new love interest in the series. This is Ilia. My balls is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Screen capture. Oh, but listen, bitch. Could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that my balls likes. I bet your balls gets a nice tingling feeling when I play this song. This is another staple in the Ocarina of Time series. If you don't know, that is Epona's song. It's such a nice melody. My balls looks happy when she's all prettied up now. So I suppose you can ride her back, but don't you make her do too much now. I'm just making up words now. So like I said, this is not the first time I've attempted recording this. So a lot of the dialogue I have already seen and watched. I've actually seen up to the most important scene, and we're actually going to cut for a moment. I need to just check something. And sorry about that cut there. I just had to go off and do some dishes and house stuff. We were just proceeding onwards with my balls and bitch. Welcome to Ordon Village, which honestly I don't think should be classified as a village. I'm going to be doing the same thing I did with Goomba Village in Paper Mario. This place is bigger than Goomba Village, so it has that, but I'm pretty sure this house right here is the town hall, so I'm pretty sure that makes it legally a township and therefore a town. So let's talk to this family. Ah, if it isn't young bitch, are you going to close down the red text ranch for the day? I just closed the shop myself. I'm sure you know all about the mischievous monkeys that have been coming into the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. I better lock up tight here. I couldn't stand to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that no good nothing husband to do anything right. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey. Well, no. No, I can't. Wow, way to be a downer. Oh, listen to us babble. I didn't mean to keep you. Alright, off to work with you. And further up the road. Oh, hi bitch. The language of some of these children. I'm making you a red text fishing rod, you know. All I have left to do is paint it, so get ready for fishing. So that's Colin. The lovely lady beside Colin is Yuli. Good evening, bitch. This is a lovely sunset, is it not? It is kind of you to spend time with my husband, you know. It gives me time for myself. Oh, do you have to go put the livestock to bed now? No. And let's just force a turnaround and talk with the last guy. Ah, great timing, bitch. There was something I had forgotten to tell you. My son, green text Colin, is making a red text fishing rod, so the two of you can play together. He should finish it today, so come get it at the house tomorrow. So, like I was saying earlier, Russell is kind of like the father unit for Link. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, bitch, it looks like you're going to help Fido. Good job. He headed up to the ranch ahead of you. You go fishing up your You go finish up. I can't talk. You go finish up your chores before the sun goes down. And we just continue. So yeah, Russell is kind of like the father unit to Link, the male role model. Then there's Colin, who I guess could be described as kind of Link's younger brother. There's no blood relation, of course. And then Yuli would be kind of the mother. Link kind of does have a family in this game, if it's kind of weird. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, bitch. These guys have been awfully skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and my balls hurt him? Sorry, I couldn't get through that with a straight face. How about you and my balls herd him into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? Yes. So this is just a simple little mini game getting you used to Epona's controls. If we do this correctly, I think we can get all the goats in all at once. So let's just try to line them all up right. And that's correct. And this way. Some of the goats are backwards for some reason. Where are you going? This way. And that's all of them. So it's pretty easy. It gets you used to controlling Epona and making those sharp turns if you do it the way I did. You can really hurt them in any way you want. Bitch, my balls, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. So this is just another thing to practice with Epona. Ooh, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. Y'all get tired of riding, just jump the red text gate and head back to the village, okay bud? So another thing that this is teaching you is how to get Epona to jump fences, getting you used to pressing the A button to speed Epona up. Epona will only jump the fences when she's sped up. So you can just jump. I think it gets darker here now. So let's see how dark we can kind of make it. I've never actually stayed this long. I'm sorry if this is kind of a time waster for you guys right now. I've never actually stayed as long as this. Wow, we actually got it to be fully night. And lost the music. Huh. I never knew you could do that. So yeah, just like Fado said, you can jump the fence and leave town. Not leave town, head back to town. And that is the end of kind of this segment of the story. We're going to just save it right now, and I love how it even says the name here. And that's just explaining how we can save by pressing start. Or not start, there is no start button. The plus button. And Link makes some weird friends in this game. Hey, wake up, bitch! It's already morning! So, now we're finally getting into the real gameplay of Legend of Zelda. Well, I shouldn't say Legend of Zelda, because if you notice, Link isn't exactly Legend of Zelda ready. So I would say we're getting more into the gameplay of Twilight Princess. Heading down here, and we talk to these three. Oh, bitch! Did you hear? They're selling a red tech slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth, can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I can't. You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. Oh, I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Please, if you were born with into a family with a slingshot, you'd wish you were born into a family with a water wheel instead. It's kind of that double standard thing that kids have. They want one thing, but then once they have it, they want the other. So we're just going to start talking around. This is going to be kind of a staple thing I do. Well, hey, morning, bitch. You're more of the bitch. You're a good-for-nothing husband. Got a day off from work today, my boy? Not me. The wife's been hassling me. Today's the day to restock our store. Look, see? Out there in that tree. If you use C button, then tilt control stick, or Wii remote, to move the cursor around, you can get a better view. Yeah, some Ordon bees built themselves a nest. A fine nest up there, and I was thinking about knocking it down. Our cat hasn't come home since yesterday, so the wife's in a bad mood. At the very least, I need to bring something home to her. So basically what he's saying is we can do this and look around. This is using the Wii remote, or the Navi Fairy, and then this is using the control stick to look around. Pretty common stuff. Let's go visit Sarah right now while we just talked to her husband. I think the husband's name is Jamar. I can't remember. Oh? Oh. Oh my, it's young bitch. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little red text cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding, but then he went out and hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with worry for him, I've exhausted myself. So Sarah's not going to be selling us anything right now until we find her cat, which is kind of a good thing because we need 30 rupees for the slingshot. Like I said earlier, I have tried recording this before, so I do know all the costs right now. Yo bitch, try talking to me from there with A button while Z red text targeting. Hey, there you go. Over here, yeah, your voice carries well, as usual. What's odd about this statement is Link is a mute. Think you can teach my little tykes to talk to someone from a red text distance by pressing A button while red text holding Z? So listen, why don't you climb up those red text vines there, bitch? Link is just everyone's bitch. Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha ha ha! A cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that red text grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks with just a quick little control stick forward, couldn't you? So basically what he is explaining is that when we pick this and blow into the grass, we get this little cutscene and we get to meet our good friend Gaypor, the owl. Well, I really wanted to say it was the owl, but it's not. It's a new friend. It's a hawk. So we can use the hawk and knock down the beehive. Now that's a good little trick because what I'm going to be saying kind of explains a lot of the future. This game actually has different ways for characters to interact with each other. Bitch, I saw all that. Calling down a hawk? Why didn't I think of that? I was trying to knock that down myself, but you beat me to it, my boy. So as I was saying, you have different ways to interact with characters in Twilight Princess. Sometimes, if you were to talk to Jamar several times, instead of going for the hawk, he would actually hit the beehive down with a rock, and he would end up running away, instead of actually being able to get the bee larva. Whether or not this actually changes anything else in the story, I don't really know. I don't usually do that. I go for knocking the beehive down with the hawk the majority of the time. And that's kind of why I was trying to L-target there to get the camera behind me. You got a blue rupee! I'm actually gonna do this. You got a yellow text, yellow rupee 10. So, as you can tell, we are falling, and Link has such dynamic abilities that he can just roll after jumping down from the tree. Oh, good morning to you. If you're looking for my husband,
He took his sword and left early this morning. But I must ask, bitch, have you not seen a red text cradle come floating by here, have you? It is a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted, I wonder?
So, now that we've talked to her, Yuli is one of my favorite characters. Static characters, I should say. Because she doesn't really change a lot throughout the game. You can tell that she's kind of a pregnant mother, an expected mother, and I can't even explain Yuli's role. She's pregnant and she's a mother. There we go. And although her character doesn't change throughout the game, she is my favorite. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. Maybe it's because of her relationship with Link being that motherly figure in his life. Or maybe it's because she is kind of that worried character, very shy, very calming. Something that Twilight Princess has above every other Zelda game is details like this. That baby's cradle is floating on the water. It's the little details that make a game. So yeah, that's kind of why Yuli's one of my favorite characters in this series. I did not read her first sentence there, I'm sorry.
Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Oh, that reminds me. There is something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you could carry that red text cradle and come with me back to my house?
So this is basically walking with Yuli. Oh.
There's something I would like to give to you. Can you carry that red text cradle and come with me?
I didn't know you could actually talk to her after. So we're just gonna race her back to her house because it will instantly cut to this next scene.
My thanks to you, bitch. Yes, I had nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give this to you. Give you this. Alright, here you go.
You got a red text fishing rod, a simple fishing rod with a bobber. Set it to B button on the minus button screen and press B button to hold it. Lower Wii remote to cast it into the water and raise it to pull it in. You can fish with just the hook, but you can catch a wide variety of fish if you use bait.
It is a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like.
So what that was saying is that now we have this menu and now we have an item. So we've talked to everyone in the village. We've talked to the husband, Sarah, the kids, Jamar. There is one other character that I would like to talk to before we... Actually, two characters I would like to talk to before we finish this episode off. The first person is in here. If you remember, Tallow and Mallow talked about having a water wheel in their house. So if we come into the house with the water wheel, we find that... Oh my god. I have no words. I've never actually talked to her. I am literally... I'm speechless. I don't know what to say right now.
Hi, bitch. Welcome. If you're looking for my hubby, he took a break from working and went outside. I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking a nap somewhere. He's in the middle of making a shield for Colin's dad, Russell, right at the moment. See it right over there? Though it looks like it's far from being done. Sorry you came all this way to find him out and about.
So this is where Mallow and Tallow get their looks from. God! She's hideous! She's uglier than... everything! I'm taking your dog. You don't deserve this dog for being so hideous. Unfortunately, we can't take the dog out. I was literally at a loss for words. I've never talked to her before in my life. I only knew that she was in the house. Oh my god. That was just horrifying. Horrifying. So, while I am shivering in my sleep tonight, imagining that thing, we're going to quickly continue to collect 30 rupees for that slingshot. Inside these pumpkins we get 6 rupees total, and then we just need 10 more, so what we're, 10 more. So what we're going to do is climb Mayor Bo's house. We talked to him yesterday. Mayor Bo is the father of Ilya, who, that was weird of Link. Bitch, you cray cray. Mayor Bo is the father of Ilya, who comes along and steals our horse and just washes her. Sorry, not my horse. My balls, and just washes them. This is why I give them names like this. So we can actually use the hawk, and this is something people don't usually know. You can grab the chicken with the hawk. In doing so, we can jump over here and throw the chicken, and oh, that must have hurt. If we talk to Mayor Bo now. Morning, bitch. Sounds like father's handling things at the ranch on his own today. When he's up there all alone, I figure some calamity or other. I didn't get to finish that. Whoa, a goat got loose. It's heading for town. So this is kind of teaching you a new mechanic. You can stop the goat and just toss it to the side. I don't usually like letting the goats get away, so I won't show what happens if you fail. Aw, Fado did it again. These goats have been awfully skittish lately. You always gotta be on your toes. Sorry about that, bitch. But thanks to you, the goat didn't get away. Anyways, now that we've talked to everyone in the village, I will never go into this house again. We're going to see Sarah's cat. Aw, it's a kitty. No, I really want a cat. Cats are so adorable and cute. Unfortunately, members of my family are allergic, so I don't think I'll be getting a cat anytime soon. I will try to get a dog, however. Dogs are equally as cute. You caught the red text green gill, 10 inches. These small fries are everywhere. Press. I don't care about that screen. So basically what that was to do was to teach Sarah's cat that we're catching fish. So let's continue catching fish. La da da, I'm doing nothing but catching fish. La 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 la. And up. I sometimes don't understand the mechanics of this fishing rod. In the last attempted recording, it took me 5 tries to try to catch the fish. And in doing so, we get Sarah's cat to have a fish. And he's just going to be running all the way home with our fish. And that's going to... Oh, it's only... yeah, I think that'll be an episode today. So thank you for watching The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I hope you had great amusement in this town of assholes who just call Link bitch, and they degrade him all the time. They wash their balls, and this is just going to be a great Let's Play. I can really tell. So next time we're going to be continue to play in Ordon Village, and hopefully next time get to one of the most important scenes of the game. This has been Metal Mario Master. Click the subscribe button above for... Sorry. Click that subscribe button above, click that like button below, leave a comment about how you like this video, and I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye.